Welcome to this brand new channel, guys, where I will be showing you how I trade. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Miz. I've been trading for about 5 years now, and we're starting off doing a challenge, trying to pass a 25k account. I'll only be using one micro, maybe two, depending on how it's going. So the day is for Wednesday, the 1st of July, and let's run through my trades. Let's see what's going on. Realistically, I won't be talking live throughout the session because I'm focused. I'm just recording the session. I'll be doing voiceovers after the fact, at least for now. Maybe we'll get into streaming or some live coverage later on. However, right now I'd prefer to focus on the trading first. So as you can see, this market open right now. It's 2:30 p.m. in the UK here. It's where I'm based. And yeah, let's see how this goes. So first of all, maybe let's run through my chart. As you can see, I right now I have three things open. However, the fourth one is just minimized at the bottom on the right. So top left, we have the 22 range chart with the cumulative delta right underneath it. And on the right is the 5-minute chart with the cumulative delta underneath. So very simple, just two charts of the NASDAQ open. I have volume profile on the right. That's where you can see the yellow and green bars, and the gray bars are previous volume. And I just have a few very simple indicators. I have VWAP. That's how you can see the purple and yellow lines. That's the one standard deviation in VWAP. The white line is the 200 EMA. And then, of course, I have volume profile with the point of control and value high and value low. So I like to keep my charts quite simple, quite plain, and really just trade off price action and how volume moves. I I primarily trade volume profiles and mix that up with a bit of price action. Realistically, my trades will be very quick sometimes. Sometimes you won't even realize I've entered and exited. However, if you are ever stuck, you can just look at the top of the screen with my overall total account balance. Uh, that can also keep me accountable for. You can see if I'm basically lying about my trades or not, because if I'm jumping forward and you see the same amount, you can tell it's basically the same account. I am trading the 25k Apex accounts, so we do have a $1,000 trade and drawdown and a 1,500 profit cap. I was testing something out before recording. That's why I'm already up $60 on the day. However, from now on, I'll try to catch all the trades as they come. Right. So now coming on to our first trade that's coming up now. We have a big red bearish candle, as you can see, with two volume nodes around here. And now I'm just looking to see how the new candle opens. As you can see, I'm just holding, and as we flip this candle green, I'll be entering along, and there we go. That's an easy 20 points. As you can tell, if we have strong continuation downwards, I wouldn't be buying here. However, if you can see the 22 range chart, the delta had a slight upwards movement, and because of the amount of selling pressure that we just had on the 5-minute candle, we are expecting to have a little bounce. Of course, I'm just taking a 10-point scalp here. We could move up here, we could move down. However, I'm not really interested. As you can see, if I stayed in that trade any longer, I probably would have been stopped out, or at least I would have had to have a larger stop loss. However, I'm very happy with this trade. Quick 10 points, $20 made, just to show you how easy and how quickly you can basically enter and exit the market here. Not being too greedy, not looking for too much, just a quick little point of big red move. Obviously, this is counter trend trading here, which isn't really advisable. However, I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know exactly where my validation point is, and even now, maybe we move up here green. However, that's that's basically none of my business now. I'm out of the trade. I'm done. I'm looking for a new opportunity elsewhere on the line. Right now, and the last trade of the day, obviously England was playing at 5 p.m., so I wasn't gonna stick around for too much longer. I was just looking for another 20 bucks here. As you can see, we consolidated a little bit on the 5-minute chart. Then we had this big red move down, and then after this big red move, we had this green bounce. However, here I would actually say I entered this trade a little bit too quickly, as we do bounce off that untested wick just below where my stop losses are around 70. So I think I actually did enter this trade a little bit too early. However, we're just looking for further continuation down as the relief from the original sell already happened. As you can see, I'm moving my stop loss quite quickly because this was quite a strong green candle. However, I am quite confident this does eventually go down. And as you can see, another quick 10 points secured, another 20 bucks. Now, obviously, guys, this is my first video, so I'm still learning on the job, still touching up on the commentary and whatnot. So if you could just leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, let's get this journey started.